Okay, I'm not going to use the headphones today. And okay, this is something simple. There is absolutely nothing homemade about this. Other than we are using some crescent rolls, some generic crescent rolls, and hot dogs. Oh, and cheese. American. We're gonna make pigs in a blanket. Chris, it's gonna be veggies first. Well, Laura says that she can't really cook, and I don't know. I guess just haven't put the following to the dark. Let's do something that is simpler. It's not the sort of thing I normally think to make anything about, but here we go.
Want me to toss these out?
Give it a minute, Chris. I don't like how small these are. These were supposed to be bigger. These are like mini. But I think we could make it work as is. I wanted these to be a little bit bigger for it, but not what we got. Chris, no. You've lost to these today. Because you threw a fit. I don't want to hear it. If we put too much cheese in it, it's just gonna... Yeah, let it. Chris, please put this one back in the fridge.
The black one?
The white one, Chris. It goes in the door.
Okay. Here, in the door.
Okay. Wanted to do something that Laura could actually make and not feel like... Okay, do you want to throw out the trash for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let's wrap these four up before we continue. Okay. You can do this without the cheese too. We start at the wide part and we wrap it.
That looks good.
Chris,
Yes?
can you stop?
Yes, ma'am.
This is why I wanted it wider. Okay, we're gonna do a couple like that. Now we're going to break one in half. You can do this with a knife. I should have probably done that with a knife. Yep, that totally bounced off camera. So whenever you cut them in half, they look a little more. Let's do a couple without cheese. Since I am extra having problems with that lactose intolerance and general issues today, I can't have the ones with cheese in it today. Why are you throwing it? Why are you going, arr? Is it, doesn't that mean more cheese for you?
Yeah. But I was wondering, make sure that you have some cheese too. But we want to make sure that you have some food.
This happens cleaner, then the cheese ones are gonna ooze. They're going to ooze cheese. And these ones, let's see.
They're going to spit cheese.
Small. I'm gonna make a couple of little smaller ones. Let me double check that our oven is preheated. It's on 450.
Thank you, Mama. It was broken in half.
Now, I'm gonna put these in the oven.
Oh, the tasty looking food.
Yep. I'll have to make more whenever you're for your dad.
I might scarf those down.
Actually, you know what?
What?
You think I should go in and use the other ones?
Other
And then just redo these with half hot dog? Yeah, because this is hanging out of there pretty big. Nah. We'll risk it.
We'll give it a try.
Alright. This goes in the fridge. Clean up our spot. Told you not to carry it like that before. Okay. Now while we're waiting,
We're going to make our vegetables.
yep.
Hello.
Hey. Drink your mouth done. See? Not carrots, Chris. Well, I got this one here so that your dad can have some. But if I just make this, you're going to eat it all. So I thought I'd mix in with a little bit of that. Stretch it with some more broccoli, because I just noticed we only got one of those. I swore I grabbed more than one. I guess you gotta mix up. A little bit of water in the bottom of the pan. Just to cover the bottom. Chris, will you please get out the lid that goes on that actually fits on that pan?
Yes, ma'am. Mom? Why is this lid?
1 teaspoon of butter. What?
Why is this lid in here?
I don't know, because somebody put it in there. Your dad probably put away the dishes and put it in there.
I don't think so. Nope, a little too big.
Chris,
What?
we don't have a lid that fits that pan, and I know you know that. So this is our choice. If you have to go between too big and too small, you go for too big. Now, I'm gonna put this on and I'm gonna put this on high to kind of heat it up, and then I'm gonna switch it to medium. So it'll be on high for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
1, 2. Now, Mama.
Yes. And during that, I'm putting that in there. And I was right. Huh, it has more cauliflower than broccoli. I know, dumb, but the thing is that both you and your dad like both. I can't eat a lot of this today. It's just not a good day for my tummy.
I'm sorry, but are you enjoying the barbecue?
Yes. You know what, Chris, though?
What?
You need to actually go play with friends.
That's what I asked.
You asked only after you got in trouble. And got told that you couldn't watch anymore. Okay. Now after 2 minutes, we make sure that the butter is melting. It has melted. We are at 30 seconds and counting from our 2 minutes.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 14, 13,
12,
11,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beep, 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 beep.
Alright, let's make sure that everything is good. Alright, now we turn it down to medium. If you have numbers instead of the low, medium, high, then that would be 5. Roughly, 5. That's what it is on ours. So, I'm going to set this for 5 minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 minutes is how long before we come back and stir it. If you're not confident, do it for 3 minutes. Or 2 minutes. Either way, this is going to have to cook for about as long as this is going to be in there, which is roughly about 10-15 minutes, depending. This should probably take about 10 minutes. Chris, stop. I don't know, I think we got our starch. We got our
vegetable,
cheese. We got our dairy. We got our meat. We got our vegetable.
so a balanced meal, right?
How about a fruit cup?
Fruit cup. Yeah. Oh, yum. Thank you.
You're not having it before dinner? I have simplified this as far as I can. This was supposed to come with 4 in it. Apparently it just had an empty package. It only had 3 in it. It only had 3 in it.
It says 3 cups.
In the store it said 4 on the tag.
Oh.
We're going to use these for our fruit.
Yum, yum. A balanced meal.
I wouldn't really call hot dogs balanced, but it's better than not. Could do worse.
I'm still thirsty.
Oh, Chris, you forgot to take your gummies today.
Oh.
Come here.
Oh, thank you, Madam.
Well, let's take mine too. Oh, yeah.
What?
You wanted cheese on... Okay. So, it has 3 minutes left. It's been 2 minutes. I'm going to stir it anyway. When in doubt, stir it more often.
You don't give me some more water?
I like that steam right there, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Is this some more water?
Go on. Now, for this next part, you can melt it in. You can not even add it at all if you don't want it in there. Pretty much. Since I can't have it right now, especially since it is mild cheddar and it needs to be used, I'm going to grate it. But first, I totally forgot to put salt and pepper.
I'm going to go get the pepper and the salt.
Hey Chris, what am I already doing?
Got the salt over there?
And that was the beep saying that it is under 60 seconds. Where's the white salt?
White salt?
Stand
Yes,
right there.
Yes, ma'am. There it is, trying to hide. Mama.
Well, yeah. It's supposed to be in this thing.
Oh, I'm running low.
No, we have one elsewhere.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beep.
Now, I'm going to put this on for 5 more minutes. And I'm going to look in here.
Oh, that looks good. That looks good.
Should have stuck with 350. Got a nice golden brown over here.
Oh, yeah. That looks good. Mama.
them open. I don't like how the dough feels. I don't usually use this stuff, so I'm using stuff I don't normally use. Let's cut this in half.
Ooh, that looks good.
I think it could use... Okay, I'm going to turn it down to 350.
And a 400?
Yep. This would probably be better if you put it on for 15 minutes with the temperature at 375 rather than 450. Or, and always, if the time isn't right, you can put it in and check it every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
This is a technique I've used whenever the time is uncertain. Usually if I haven't used something before and it's just not matching up, if it looks like it needs checked before that, check it before that. Yes, you may drive someone up the wall doing that if, you know, they're in the kitchen with you, but also, as long as it's being in there for periods of 1 or 2 minutes at a time, it's still cooking between you checking it. This is close enough that I don't expect anything to still need cooked in it. This oven has just been acting up. Like the other day yesterday we put a frozen pizza in it and it melted through like the rack where normally it wouldn't, so it's probably, I don't know. It could have also been that we didn't wait for the oven to heat up all the way first. So you could also just put it in and it would probably only take about 10 minutes if you waited for the oven to heat up entirely. If you want to put it in before it's heated all the way, yeah. But I would, because of how quickly that browned, I would turn it down. Because it is cooking faster on the outside than in the inside, and while we want it to have a little bit of crisp on the outside, we want it to be cooked, obviously.
I'm not so thirsty.
I'm doing it again, Chris.
What?
I'm complicated. It's a lot easier to show somebody in person because there are so many variables in cooking. It's ridiculous. Okay. We got a couple cups in the sink. Chris,
What?
do not fill up on water before dinner. Chris.
Yes?
Stop.
Okay.
Some of this is going to crumble because this is mild cheddar. We got this because it was cheap. But because I'm lactose intolerant, I have to kind of avoid it. Chris, stop.
Okay.
Mild cheddar is a softer cheese than sharp cheddar, and that basically means that Christopher Allen,
Sorry.
get out of the kitchen now. How many times have I told you not to do that? Go stand in timeout. Alright, the dough is cooked through now. And we are a nice Now I am stirring the veggies. Now, as I was saying, lactose intolerant is not an allergy. You can have an allergy on top of it, though. My grandmother broke out badly with milk. She could not even eat milk chocolate. They are not the same thing. Lactose intolerance is basically where it does the opposite, back you up. Yeah, very nice way of putting that. It's about the nicest way I can. Now, it's not actually I am making a Chris's plate right now. Okay. Now, if you're not sure if the vegetables are cooked all the way, fork. It's like checking potatoes. When they are how it feels like you should be eating them, they're done. Now, from there it can be preference or health issues. Normally, we cook our vegetables a little bit more, otherwise things don't end well for me. But, since I have to be sparing with them to begin with tonight, they should be basically al dente, which is, you can get the fork in with some effort. Not quite like potatoes, but it should be pretty easy. Like, put it on the side of the plate for you to slide it off of there. Now I'm going to put on the optional cheese, because I live with cheese heads. And as much as I'm good with the occasional cheese, today is just not a day that I can cheat. And here we go. Pigs in a blanket with broccoli, cheese on it. Now, kind of keep the vegetables cooking to a point that I can actually eat them. I'm now going to put it on low and put the lid on it. That's it. That is mostly to delay things, because I don't even think I can eat right now, so this part isn't really a direction in cooking. You would normally just keep it on the same temperature, the same medium, and just cook it in there 5-10 minutes. The longer you cook it, the softer it is. If you like it softer, just cook it longer. That's it. Alright, Laura, I hope I didn't overcomplicate this one for you. And I look forward to take the dive. You can do it.